Hello, wonderful people of social media. My name is Amber. For those of you who don't know me, I'm someone who has studied spirituality and consciousness for over 5 years now. I wanted to find answers to why I was feeling so depressed and why my mental health was getting in the way of things. So I decided to go on this spiritual journey. This has led me to really find out who I am, why things are the way they are, and how to live consciously and happy. So without further ado, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to live a more fulfilling, blissful, happy, more radiant life just through the use of raising your spiritual vibration and also learning about like spirituality and kind of esoteric kind of stuff. This is a non-judgment zone, so if you're not really into it or you don't believe it, that's totally fine. I don't care. This is for me and for people who are interested. I'm just here to help the planet awaken because that's kind of what's going on with the world right now. We're going through a massive shift as a collective consciousness. So my goal really is to kind of help you guys really find that blissful and heavenly feeling that we all have the potential to feel, but we often get stuck in negativity and negative energy. We all come from the same place, which is a place of just such beauty and unconditional love. And our purpose, our goal is to like learn how to bring that here. But like the way we live is conditioned us to believe, or in other words, has limited our beliefs on what our potential is and what we can do. So the number one tip, or the first tip I should say, is to take control of your life. What do I mean by that? Well, honestly, we give power to other things, other people, other situations, everything, because we feel like that is more important than who we are. If you are not the star of your own movie, you're gonna be an extra or a cameo in someone else's movie. One of my favorite YouTubers has said that, shout out to Aaron Dad. From a metaphysical perspective, like always attracts like, so if you are saying subconsciously, I am not worthy, I need to put all my attention and all of my love into someone else or something else, then the world is gonna mimic and literally mirror back to you more negativity. That's just kind of how the law of attraction works, and I can talk about that more in another video. You have to fill your cup first before you can fill someone else's. And that is the best way to not only make yourself happy, but to also really bring true joy and happiness to other people. To do this, I highly recommend taking at least 30 minutes a day to just take time for yourself. And by time for yourself, I don't mean watching TV, drinking alcohol, or engaging in negative gossip and conversations. I mean really doing something for your health, something relaxing, or something good for your soul, which is creative in some way. My second tip is meditation. Okay, I know you guys are gonna be like, no, I don't wanna hear about meditation, that's boring, it's annoying, like, I don't have time for that. Trust me, I was like this, but like, honestly, meditation has changed my life. Just by devoting 10 minutes a day to it has rewired my brain. I highly recommend you guys Google neuroplasticity and meditation and how your brain literally just transforms into more positive and more uplifting energy. Trust me guys, you have time for social media and other negativity, so I think you have time for something that is good for yourself and for your mind. Number 3, let go. Okay, a lot of people are like, how do I let go, Amber? Like, I have these issues with some people. If you have an issue with a person or a thing and it makes you so angry and irritated, well, guess what? There's something within your energetic field that kind of resonates with that thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so attracted in a negative way to that person or thing. But I would like to introduce you guys to something called the mirror perspective, which is like basically showing you guys that other people are literally mirrors to who you are. If someone, for example, is really, really annoying, well, maybe there's something annoying about you. Instead of putting the blame onto someone else, because that's giving your power away, as I said before, look at that person and be like, wow, that person really irritates me. What is something within myself that I may do to irritate other people in that way? And if you have some kind of strong reaction to something, it means it's within you as well. That also applies to good things as well, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to talk more about like the negativity and how to just release it. Like, to take back control of your life, you gotta stop blaming people for your unhappiness, because your unhappiness is actually your reaction to those people. If you can fully let go, through meditation, yoga, whatever it is you need to do, whatever it is that heals you, you will live a more happy, conscious, and complete life. Ultimately, if you're sending hate to someone, it's literally bouncing back to you. So if you hate other people a lot, you actually hate yourself. And I hate to say that. I hate to get it. But like, it's true. I don't want to call you guys out for it, but like, if you really, really hate someone, it just means some part of you is something, there's something you hate about yourself and you need to fix. True, happy people aren't haters. If you're really happy, you would just give love. And now this is another exercise that's super really cringeworthy, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyway. So imagine your enemy or someone who's done something really wrong to you, who's broken your heart, or who's been so mean to you. Imagine them in your mind and you giving them the biggest hug ever and saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, like, you know, just being so obsessed with them. From a more esoteric perspective, the souls that trigger us the most are actually the souls that really, really love us the most. It's kind of this weird perspective that we don't think of in this 3D matrix we're living in. Think of it like this: they love you so much that they're bringing something out to you so you can heal it and release it within yourself, so you can live a more happier life by letting it go. It's teaching you the art of letting go just by being irritated by someone. So thank them, send them gratitude, send them love, send them blessings, because honestly, they really love you. That leads me to my other topic, which is gratitude. Now, gratitude is something everyone should practice every single minute of the day. It's something you gotta train your brain to like think about more, but if you do this, I promise you, like, life is just gonna be more magical. When you wake up in the morning, you gotta say thank you. Say thank you for this amazing bed I had to sleep in. Thank you for the beautiful weather outside. Thank you for my water bottle. Thank you for every little detail of your life. And I know a lot of people are like, ew, that's so cringeworthy to like kind of like pour yourself into this mushy feeling of just loving everything and everyone. But that's society's conditioning, okay? Like, it's almost seen as uncool to pour love into everyone or everything because it's considered weird. But actually, once you do this, you will live happier. The more loving energy you put out, no matter how big or how small the thing is, it will come back to you with interest. So love everything, don't be afraid to open your heart. Expanding your heart chakra by being more grateful will give you more love and peace and happiness in your life. And this also means being grateful for your body as well. We're actually made up of 3 things here on planet Earth. We are our mind, our body, and our soul. So we need our mind to think analytically and for survival purposes. That's why human brains have developed so much to be more analytical. We need our body so we can live here and experience things, experience taste, touch, feeling, sensation, because we don't have that up in the astral realms where we actually come from. I can talk more about like past lives, reincarnation, and all that kind of cool stuff in another video if you get this. Anyways, what I was saying was we're 3 things, and we oftentimes, more than too much, identify with the body, the physical. So if you're identifying with your body, like saying, oh, I'm so good looking, that's all I have to offer, or in the opposite way saying, oh, I'm so unattractive, this is who I am worthless, then guess what? Then you're only identifying with like one very, very small aspect of yourself. So I didn't get to explain the soul part. So our soul is actually this energy. It has no ego, no identity. It's just this pure energy of unconditional love, and that's who we are. So we have to live from the heart and from that pure bliss. Be a candle, be a light for yourself and for other people. We have to be a light for other people and for ourselves, because that's the only way we're going to be happy, if we're identifying with that pure cosmic energy that's within us all. And I also want you to see other people like that. Don't look at this person and be like, oh my gosh, they're so like this or whatever, because that's just judging, and that comes from the ego and an insecurity within yourself. So when you see someone next time, really think about who they are and how you're attracted to them in a positive or a negative way. Your energy speaks way louder than your body and your ego. We didn't just be born here to lose weight and make money. It is a tool. Think of our body like a car. We just bought it, and we're just kind of bought it, like we're kind of actually given it, but like, you know what I mean. And we're just using it. we got to take care of it. We got to really appreciate it and respect it and nurture it. However, we don't identify with the car. We're just saying, oh, this is my car. Yeah, it's cool. I take care of it. But that's not me. That's just the thing I have. If you do have a nice car and you identify it, then that's another problem. We need to talk about that. Make sure to give your body some respect because it is another entity to you and it needs that respect. It is not you, it's something else. But also don't identify with it because it's not who you are. So I know some of these things that I've talked about in this video might be kind of out there for a lot of people, but if you live through this new perspective, this more open, more conscious perspective, you will live a happier and fulfilled life. Since my spiritual awakening, it was tough at the beginning, but now that I've kind of learned how to enforce these practices into my life, I wake up every day and just feel so blissful and so ready to start the day. And I've manifested so much great abundance and great things in my life as well, just by being positive and being loving. It just comes to you naturally, just by raising your frequency and being happy. Because if you're negative, you're just going to attract more negativity. That's it, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. My name is Amber. Please remember to give this a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you all. Blessings.